Let's get deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
All right, tape up the dong and get Joe ready for breakfast. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad JT podcast. Guys, before we begin, I remind you once again that we are brought to you by, you know it, Manscape. Manscape, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dongs are looking fresh and clean, because the nutsack never lies, guys. The nutsack never lies. The scrotum is the totem.
Nice.
Of cleanliness and groom. So use code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com to get 20% off. And we have another sponsor, a new sponsor, Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight up honey?
Honey. What is honey?
I don't know.
From bees.
But this honey is from the tech world, because we all shop online and we've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. You know, they have tech sites, gaming products, popular fashion brands, even food delivery. That sounds pretty sick to me.
It sounds legit.
Like, do you ever,
Yeah.
do you ever like find, like, for example, I was looking for Liquid IV. I'm like, where's the discount? You know, what's the promo code for this? And I couldn't find one. But now, Honey, I got it.
They got coupons for Liquid IVs?
They got promo codes.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Love that. Love hunting down a good deal with me and my GF. It's always a great feeling, you know. We smooch after. We find a good deal, 10% off, 100% kiss.
Dude, you add Honey into the relation, you guys are going to be
I'm going to do it.
sucking face nonstop.
How many of your, like life W's end in a kiss?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, but before we get into this,
Sorry, we're in an ad.
get Honey. Yeah.
Dude,
not done.
sorry we're so damn organic like honey, dude.
I had to run with it.
But you got to get Honey for free. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/go deep. Joinhoney.com/go deep. All right, to the question.
Well, so boom, clap, Stokers.
Oh, right.
And then...
Dude, basically every W in my life. Are you kidding me, dude? Whether it's when you got me the 35s and I'm making gains and I did an Omar sub 20, you and Brooks watched.
Omar's, it's thrusters and burpees. Do you ever get a life W and then you go to hit the kiss, but she's not there?
Yeah. Sometimes I gotta wait, dude. Sometimes I'll honestly send her.
You gotta holster it.
Yep. I'll kiss the air, just the atmosphere, dude. We get Shakespearean about it. Just, you know, it's the sky we both share. Put that out in the ether, and I know it's landing. It's landing, you know. So, but yeah,
It travels.
every W, dude. I mean, the best things, you know, straight up Chris McCandles, dude. The best thing in life are shared.
Dude, thoughts and kisses are energy, and you're shooting that off to your I was gonna say barista for some reason, but I think that works.
That's Jeff was a barista in college.
And she serves you frappuccinos of love.
Oh, so dank, dude.
I want to give you a dappuccino for that.
Dude, thanks, Chino.
You need a little slappuccino on your tushy.
Yeah, I could use that.
Yeah,
You tired?
Joey, what's going on,
Yeah,
baby?
I put in a hard day's work today.
Yeah, so you were hired?
Feels good.
You were hired to help someone move, right?
Yeah, I feel
Ooh.
strong. I felt ready, and yeah,
Who was the
I'm in
lady?
Good shape. Eva.
Oh, Eva. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
cool. She's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really notice, but yeah, I was just there.
What
to
do you mean you
work.
don't notice?
Because he was working.
Yeah, I was focused on the
Love that,
job.
professional.
Professional.
Did you move any appliances? Like a dishwasher or a refrigerator, or is that all?
Were you
all
like
built
spiking
in?
little giants with the fridge on his back?
It was a lot of metal bars, shelving, a lot of fabrics, tables, some really solid wood, and
What kind of wood? Are you a big wood guy?
solid wood.
Oh, just straight up wood? You're not talking about.
Yeah, I don't know, like a
rather than, like,
table
porous
for
wood?
Yeah,
like a table they cut stuff on.
right. So you're such a professional. If you're working the door at the Comedy Store and Sharon Stone walks up,
Yeah.
are you adding a little extra energy because it's Sharon Stone, or are you just straight like, I'm a pro, I give everyone the same amount of energy at the door?
No, I'd give her a little extra. Yeah.
What if it was Susan Sarandon?
Ooh, good question.
I mean, both of them, I would probably just take them to the VIP booth right away,
Straight away.
and then sit them down, and then I'd go like this,
What's that mean?
cough it up.
Would you do that to Ellen Barkin too?
Yeah, what are we just talking about? These 80s
You
hot
like
chicks?
older ladies, don't you? Dame Judi
Yeah.
Dench.
Well, those are just the hottest ladies I know too. That's like my top 3 basically. Not to be crude.
Yeah, I mean, they're hot. Yeah. Thanks.
Legends.
What'd you do to Ellen Pompeo?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't mind a hang with not to switch gears, but the guy loves to drive, Patrick Dempsey. He races cars. He's at Le Mans like every year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of cars?
Like I think he likes to drive Porsches.
It's accurate. I've valeted his Porsche before.
Oh, man.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Thanks for the verification, homie. Strider, what about you? Did you ever? Oh, but didn't tell him what our boy Brian did and like why he got.
Fired.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes. So
At
they
the
have like
valet
quality
gate.
control specialists come in. It's like, the hotel wants to be 5 stars, so they'd have people come in from like Forbes or AAA or I forget like another abbreviation like
Zagat?
that. Not Zagat, but it's like a Zagat, like some
Yelp.
It's basically they're like called secret shoppers. They come in, they use like everything in the hotel, and then they give you a rating, and it's important for the hotel to get 5 stars because then you're allowed to charge outrageous prices. So this person comes in and he's like, "Hey, welcome to Beverly Hills Hotel. You checking in today?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'm actually checking back in." And he goes, "Oh, okay, then you know the drill." And then like kind of took him through it. And because he used the verbiage, "you know the drill," that was considered too casual and too cool of verbiage, dude, which is already an unbelievable word. And he got the axe because of that. Like
Wow,
the
really?
valet department got a lower score, and they like needed a scapegoat. And the company was like, "Sorry, dude, no one's ever been fired in the 8 years that I was there. No one's ever been fired, dude. They just like kind of stopped scheduling guys."
Yeah.
It's whack, dude. Brian
Wait,
D.
who do you say this to?
Just a secret shopper.
But when Khloe Kardashian came in,
Oh, when Khloe Kardashian came
She
in
knows
one time.
the drill.
Khloe Kardashian came in one time, and Brian D is very confident. He wears
he's a cool
fedoras.
guy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, good looking dude too.
Super good looking dude, tons of swagger, great dude, good athlete, and he's the guy that you want on your basketball team. He's a freaking firecracker, both ends of the court. And Khloe Kardashian comes in for like a Access Hollywood event, gets her car, "Welcome back," and she's like walking around her vehicle, and he goes, "By the way," which you never do this. No one, no matter who it is in Valley, you don't like stop and, "By the way," you get the car moving, it's busy. "By the way, you look gorgeous." And then just gets in her car, dude. She was just
Nice.
like, "Huh?
Legit.
Thank you." And he's like, "Yeah." Dude, it was amazing,
That's
dude.
awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see it firsthand?
Oh, I witnessed all of it. I was dying
Oh,
laughing, dude.
wow.
And he knows, dude.
Yeah,
Brian
that's
D is
awesome.
aware. Like, he walks a fine line of like being a little bit too much, but he's quite aware of it. And then
Yeah.
he got in the car and he kind of looked at me and was like, so he knew.
He's a cool dude. He made me mad one night. Our one buddy had been hooking up with this girl, and then we all went out together, and she was flirting with our other friend, and our other friend kept like kind of reciprocating. I don't think he knew what he was doing, but he was like definitely flirting with her, and I could see it was hurting our one buddy. So when we went outside, I was like, "Hey, you were like a bitch in there." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was frustrated with him for other stuff, the guy who was flirting. So I grabbed him and I pushed him, and then we started wrestling in the street, and we got broken up, and we were both okay about it. But then Brian D was driving home with me, and he was talking about the guy who had been flirting, and he goes, "Bro, here's the thing you don't understand, like, you don't know how much ass like me and him have gotten. It's like different for us." And I was like, "Dude, do you really think this argument's gonna be effective with me right now? Do you really think I want to hear this right now?" I was like, "Dude, get out of my face with this bullshit, dude." Okay?
trying to calm
the,
down.
the wise man
Okay.
comes in.
Yeah. He's like, "We've done a lot of boning, bro. Things are different for us." I was like, "Okay, dude. Okay."
Here's the thing. I know you want to fight your friend. And look, we've all got cocks. You just don't use yours like we use ours. Okay?
It's a different thing. Joe going hard, dude.
Oh,
Dude.
That was big.
That was a good sip.
Dude, there's that dude who was my beef of the week last week's going to come down hard on you for that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And you're a brave man for drinking a bottle on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That got beaten out of me.
Dude,
What are they going to do to me?
they're just going to call you a earth wrecker.
Well, too late for that.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know. Not me. I mean, it doesn't seem like the Earth is in great shape right now. So.
Earth is already gone.
I mean, I just ate 4 items from Taco Bell. How many?
Nice. What'd you get? What'd you get? Chalup?
Yeah, I was eating it in the car.
The gordita?
Yeah, I had 2 chicken chalupas, also a chicken quesadilla, and also a soft taco.
That sounds
Nice, dude.
So dang.
Good
Yeah, it
range.
was almost $17.
What?
Dude,
I get the expensive items.
and yeah, dude, Chipotle's
They're
like
dank, yeah.
that too because you're like, all right, I'm gonna take a break and get Chipotle, a little bit less expensive. Then they're like, that's $14, and
Yeah.
you're like, what just happened?
They'll sneak up on you.
Yeah,
You know you're gonna
Because
get
you get the guac. Yeah.
You get the guac.
Quesadillas and chalupas are running about $5 a pop.
What? 5 for a quesadilla?
Yeah.
Well, because you got
Really?
the protein in there. Not a cheese quesadilla. $5.
No,
Get out
one of the
down.
protein ones.
You
yeah.
got some chicken in there.
Dude,
Yeah, and the sauce.
Which place is the least bang for your buck? Is that Shake Shack?
Yeah, Shake
Yeah.
Shack's like expensive.
yeah.
You get a nice beer though.
That's why you got to go jizzing
Yeah.
out.
I mean,
Yeah,
five
dude,
guys.
yeah.
You know, you get shit food,
Yeah,
and
Five
you're
Guys.
paying a lot of bucks.
You can't catch me dead at Five Guys. Sucks ass.
Do you know what I think? I bring this up because
I will come out there.
I heard a guy the other day. Was out to lunch with some guys. Said he thinks Five Guys is the best burger he's had.
who said
And
that?
I can't. I'm not gonna
Out
say
him.
people.
Joe, say his name. Who was it? We're not going to hurt him. Who was it?
I'm in the market for a best friend, Joe.
All right, fine. It was Derek.
Oh, nice.
Don't like him.
Derek Poston?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, I don't know. I just
He's got a TikTok video blown up today. Congrats,
Oh,
Derek.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Nice.
His girlfriend called Allen Iverson Ivan Allerson. And it just went bananas. It is pretty
TikTok,
funny.
dude.
is pretty great.
Can you imagine if he was horny and that went down?
Yeah, if he would have been shirtless and shaking his ass, that would have
Yeah.
been
Ooh.
Massive.
Buku watches.
Massive.
You know what? My GF's been sending me recipes on TikTok, and I guess everyone's doing that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And they're all kind of horny. Like when I'm listening to the video,
Yeah.
it was like this kind of sassy gay dude, and he's like, so espresso chocolate chip cookies that can just keep you up all night if you know what I mean. And I was like, I'm getting horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a Cold Stone guy who like takes videos of him making Cold Stone concoctions, Cold Stone creamer, and I get torqued up when I watch it for sure.
It's all the creams going in there and getting spun.
Dude.
I don't know what it is, but I swear to God, it gets me.
You want to
You-
sit on it.
You put cream
I want to
on.
do everything to it.
You put cream on Cold Stone.
Oh.
I'm gonna be erect.
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah.
They put it
Some
on
ice
the
cream.
rock there and they push it
Yeah.
around.
When they're pushing on the rock and they're just like molding it and stuff, and then they put M&Ms. I just like,
And they get it flat, dude.
yeah, dude, and you can just feel it right in your bell end.
You know how
Oh,
you know how in
yeah.
Ghost they make
Rock.
the phallic clay figure
Pottery,
together.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the modern Redux would be Cold Stone.
Yeah.
And they're just smashing their hands in some ice cream.
Totally.
Ooh.
And she just has a handful of ice cream. She just slaps his dick with it.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, it's freezing.
Yeah.
But his boner's too throbbing, too much
But it
blood in his
blasts
mechanism.
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much blood in that cock.
Mm-hmm. Pulsing through.
Dude, they put fucking liquid marshmallow on there.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, you do now, partner.
Dude, life changer.
This is like we just moved to pegging.
Whoa. The liquid marshmallow?
Yeah.
That stuff's
Ooh.
rare. Not too many places.
Yeah,
Count
it's
me
rare.
in.
How
It's
do you
rare.
even get it? I don't even know how you get it.
Yeah.
You go to. I know a place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe, I'm so glad you got a fucking big dick, dude. I just want to call that out real
Yeah,
quick.
dude, that fires me up so
It
much.
doesn't matter.
No, it's amazing, dude.
Doesn't
it's amazing,
matter.
bro.
You know, I write a gratitude list every morning. You know what's number one?
I don't know.
That hog.
Well, thanks.
I've been applying to jobs during the pandemic, dude. Indeed.com, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard about
My
that.
resume is just picture your fat hog, dude. And just the words, what up?
Can I put that in there?
Yeah, of
Because
course.
I have Indeed. I didn't fill out the resume part.
Oh, yeah, get on there. They do it, make it easy for you.
I used to have a photo of myself that I'd send to people to brag of me holding a big fish, but now I got it where it's superimposed. It's me holding your big dick.
Nice.
Just wearing some rubber boots and a nice flannel.
Yeah, I got a green hat on.
You know those Oscar Mayer wiener cars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Seen
actually.
them around.
Yeah, I'm having one made that's in the shape of your hog.
Nice. Let's get that on the road.
Oh, Dude, that's a fire business idea. The Hogmobile just cruising around.
Yeah, that's a good name.
I feel like, what's the point of this business? To boost Stoke.
Yeah.
Dudes, I think I found what's the most controversial topic imaginable. Like, you can't even talk about this. It gets people so fired up.
Whoa.
If you SAT scores.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people get fired. I used to try and do a joke about it where I would be like, SAT scores do matter. Like, if you did bad on them, you're dumb. If you did well, you're smart.
Yeah.
And I'd only do it at open mics. Audiences would freak out. And one time, the owner of Flappers came out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he was like, "It's not true."
What?
And I was like, "All right, Dave, you obviously did bad on the SATs."
Yeah.
But he was like, it would really get under people's skin.
Yeah.
And then I talked to my GF about it. She's like, "It's not an indicator of intelligence." And she did really well on it. But she
Yeah.
was like pretty frustrated by the premise.
Yeah.
And then I was like, there's something here. Like, people don't like to tell you what their scores were, even if they did well.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Well, I did feel a twinge when you said that.
Right?
I think maybe it's the hate against standardized tests.
Mm-hmm.
That it's just, yeah.
I never
don't
even
know.
took
I was
that
gonna say,
one.
not every state takes it, right?
Illinois,
Yeah, my GF.
we only had to
take
take ACT.
Mm-hmm. Which are harder. The ACTs are difficult. It's like
Yeah.
focuses on a subject.
Yeah, I
It's more
didn't do
difficult.
well.
You took both, right?
Yeah, did poorly on both. Not good.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Dude, my mom thought I was like all smart. I went in there and I had hubris. I was like, I want to nail this thing, dude. Went in there, just took the PSAT. My score, mind you, this was at a time when it was out of 2,400 because they added an essay portion. Traditionally, it's out of 1,600, 800 math, 800 English. I got a 980 combined total score out of 2,400.
No, you
No.
didn't.
Yes,
you did
I
not.
did.
You did
Oh,
not.
100%.
get that. You did
Yes,
not
I
get
did.
That. No, you
that was my
didn't.
first score. But then I took a class, and this is where I think, JT, the controversy comes in, because you truly can go take a class and
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
know what a triangle is
Yeah.
or this, and just learn like the strategy of like, don't fill out that answer if you don't know it.
Yeah.
Skip on, do your name. Like literally, if you only take 1/3 of the questions, and it's going to help you boost your score 500 points. And I
Yeah.
just did that, and then I ended up getting like a 1180 or something like that.
Yeah.
Of the, not out of 1,400.
That's
out of
what
24.
you got
I
a
got a-
980 out of 1,600 is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It was probably out of 1,600.
Yeah.
Yeah,
try to
there's
make
no
it-
way.
try to
You
make
didn't
it
get a
sound good
980 out
now.
of 2,400.
Still horrendous.
But if you did get a 980 out of 2,400, you got a lot of potential, and you're going to find it. Don't let that score make you feel like you're a dummy.
What about when parents go, "Oh, my little Brian's smart. He's just a bad test taker." Yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's true.
Okay.
Or people are like, some people
I
get
think
really
that's
nervous
true.
before they take a test. I'm like,
Yeah, some people.
everybody does. Everybody's nervous.
Yeah, people choke under pressure. It's
Oh, you mean your kid's bad at the one same exact thing that everyone does in a uniform process? Yeah, your kid's bad at it, dude.
See, people don't like this. That was my take, and like people were like, "Hey, that's not fair. It's not nice." And my girlfriend was like, "Don't do that joke as you have it, because like it'll make everyone at the stand-up show sad, and it'll just
Yeah.
make people feel insecure." And she's like, "It won't be." So I'm trying to find a way to make it like empowering.
Well, it makes
Yeah.
me think that you did really well, and so you think you're above everyone.
See, I did pretty good, but I didn't
Yeah.
do like amazing. But see, look, I won't even say my
yeah,
score.
yeah, you have to.
But when
What'd you get,
when you
dude?
say it
What you
like
have to
that,
do is
Yeah.
make it about you and knock yourself down a peg.
Right.
You got to have some humility in there. But what'd you get? You got to let us know now.
I got a 1270 out of 1,600.
That's great. And you took no classes, did you?
I don't think I had a calculator.
Right? There you go.
See, that's why I like the joke,
There
because
you
I
go.
did pretty good, and I was like the dumbest kid. I had the worst grades in my school, so I was like,
Yeah.
anything I got was going to be above what those expectations.
Had you
were.
done, had you taken a course like they guarantee you like 100-point boost, you would have got like a 1380.
I don't remember what I got.
You did good.
You probably did well.
I
Smart
don't,
dude.
I don't even remember.
Well, I know George Bush got I think George Bush got a 1210. I think.
Not very good.
I think
W.
Bill Clinton got like a 1340. And do you know what Jennifer Lopez got on it?
Oh, what?
15.
Nail polish. That was a joke. That was a joke from Time Magazine in 8th grade that I read.
Good
Yeah.
joke.
Good joke.
That was in Time Magazine.
She's actually known for being smart, though. I've heard like
I'm
when
sure
she was
she's
babysitter, she's
amazing, amazingly intelligent.
Then
yeah,
what's she doing
she's had a
with that?
40-year success.
What's she doing with that goddamn lizard, A-Rod?
You don't like A-Rod?
You don't like
I
A-Rod?
hate A-Rod.
He was a punk as a player, but I think he's kind of aged well as a media personality.
Nah.
Yeah, you're right.
He has the same hair as Mike Pence. I just noticed that today. It's fucking weird.
That's funny.
A-Rod's kind of a tool.
Well, yeah, he's kind of cheesy as a commentator.
He is.
Is he?
He had that moment too where he like, remember when he was running to first base?
I mean, I don't mind
And
him, but-
he tried to slap the ball out of the first baseman's hands, but he kind of did it like it was kind of an effeminate movement.
Mm.
I thought he was kind of done after that.
Dudes, I ate beef liver tonight.
Whoa.
It's horrible.
Yeah, liver.
Yeah, why?
I was shocked. When you told me about it, I was like, he's gonna love it. And then you were like, it's bad. I was like, whoa.
Well, it's just metallic. It tastes. It's like
Gamey.
I don't even know if gamey. It
Metallic,
just
huh?
it tastes like you're eating like a fucking
Quarter.
doorknob.
Yeah.
I was gagging.
And did you finish it though?
My brother's like, you gotta eat it raw, and I'm like, I don't know if I trust it raw. Although I did get it at Belcampo,
Oh yeah.
which is like,
It's a good place.
yeah, so it's trustworthy meat.
Yeah.
But it was rough. But I can tell you this: Stoke boosted.
Really?
Disregard the taste. There's so many nutrients in there. I was like,
okay.
I'm firing on all cylinders.
What a beast.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Do you
that's all
think
I'd say
this
about that.
diet has helped out your sex drive at all, or like
Oh,
made you
yeah.
mentally clear, or what's going on in that department?
I've been monitoring that, and I think I'm just always horny.
Right.
Thankfully.
Hmm.
Mental clarity. Yeah, you know what it is? It's just more energy. It's just clean energy where I'm just like I'm able to just like if there's something, if I have to write like a card or something, you know, like a birthday card. Usually I'd put it off for like days and stuff, but now I'm just like, I'll just do it right now, and that's the difference I felt.
Love that.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I used to have to write thank you notes when I worked at Nordstrom to customers.
Oh,
And our buddy Ferraro came in, dude, my manager. Ferraro came in and like just did me a favor. JT's bro Chris came in one time and did me a favor too. Like he got like a new job and like needed like the suit for it, and like I was
Yeah.
like, thank God he came to me. He could have gone anywhere, so he was helping me out getting that suit. And Ferraro did something similar too. Like he was playing minor league baseball and like needed like, you know, some shirts and crap to buy from me, and like, you know, he bought the bulk from me. He could have got a better deal elsewhere, but was helping a bro out. And then the managers do like quarterly reviews, and they're like, who's this Mike Ferraro guy? You guys seem to hit it off. You sold him a lot of merch. And then I was like, oh yeah, he's a baseball guy, just met him, came in, you know. They're like, yeah, we love that. And they actually put me to men's sportswear because of that. Like,
Really?
yeah, it was
Nice.
amazing. And then like Chris Parr and I had your guys' address because I put him in the system because they want to like build clientele.
Yeah.
And I would write handwritten notes to like, I think I wrote one to Chris Parr. I definitely wrote one to Mike Ferraro and to his mom too.
Wow.
And I sent one that said, Ferraro to this day still thinks he's the true freshman basketball MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad kept the stats, and they keep stats by last names. Wilson's not anywhere close to Ferraro. Sorry, bub.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to, like, I don't know how you messed that up. But he still maintains he was the true MVP, and he was a good player, but I got the hardware. And I sent him a note saying thank you from the true MVP.
Will you tell the
Nice.
story about when the prettiest girl in our class was at the game and what happened at the end?
Absolutely, dude. Nicole, dude. Hope she's doing well. And yeah, bro. Yeah, she's the prettiest girl, dude. She was a cheerleader, actually. So, like, she was a freshman cheerleader. She's at all the home games, right?
She sounds hot.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
I think I have to blank her last name though. 'cause
Okay,
if
fine.
I'm gonna cut her. Don't worry, you can keep it
Okay,
in, but I'm gonna blank her last because I don't want people looking her up or something.
That's true.
Yeah.
People would. That's my bad. So
What's
yeah,
her
dude.
Instagram?
We're doing stack 45, dude. My boy Brooks is the 5. I'm the 4, dude. Forward, and it's a great play. I do a fake little. I come up to the key, fake like I'm going back, receive the ball at the top of the key, left side if you're looking at our basket offensively, and then I toss it down real quick. It's just a go. Toss it to Brooks, up high. He keeps it up high, taps it to me, and immediately I go for a layup. And it was like that play worked 90% of the time. We're down by 1 point. We're going down low for the bucket. Dude, literally just hearing Nicole go, yeah, go Strider. Literally heard her say that, dude, as I'm going for a layup.
No way.
Bro, bounces off the backboard, hits zero rim entirely off the backboard to the other side of the court, dude. Just looked like this. The team just goes, oh, wide open layup. Play worked perfectly, kid bit. Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Just bounces that fast.
Wait, can you do one? Two, wait, no, I'm gonna keep going down this because you have 2 more really good stories. One, I'll just say this one. One time he was playing with Ferraro, and Ferraro got blocked really hard by a guy, and Strider ran into Ferraro's face and went, ah! Like taunted him for getting blocked when they were on the same team. But then
He got blocked already. Just go, oh!
and then tell the story about that senior, Loof. What was his name?
Oh wait.
He was a monster. He was just this like 5'9" brick shit house. Those guys. You get in high school.
In Luthley, dude. I'm saying people's names, dude. I'm
names.
sorry, dude.
I'll cut his
I'm
first
sorry,
name.
dude.
No, it's
Okay,
hilarious.
Luth.
I'll cut
Luth.
his, dude, Luthley. And he'd come to parties and he was 17, but he'd like smoke a cigar and he'd just walk around and like act like security. But I guess he hated Strider. So what would he do to you at practice?
Dude, we would play the sophomore team, dude, and Luth, who was just so jacked, dude, built like a brick shit house, dude. No neck, just all traps that went into jack delts. And he goes, I got Wilson. I'm like, dude, why, dude? Please don't, dude. And dude, he would body me up so hard, dude. And I had to go down to the post. He would just put his shoulder on me and drive me out to the key. And the coach is like, Wilson, where's your strength? Get low. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, dude. This guy is he's so jacked, dude. I was not allowed to score.
Do you think he disliked you because you were so happy?
No, because he knew because I was the MVP and I was the scorer on the team, which Ferraro wouldn't admit. And he goes, I'm taking that out. Because the sophomores can't lose to the freshmen.
Right.
And he goes, and he was their best defender for sure. And he was like a defensive specialist. He doesn't do anything on offense.
Older kids used to pick on me sometimes, and I think it was because I was so loud. They were just like, yo, this little dude has way too big of a footprint. Like, we got to check him. And then sometimes they'd like me for it because I do something wild, and they'd be like, oh, that was like crazy when you were like doing karaoke and like just jumped head first into a trash can. I was like, yeah, thank you. And then, but other times they'd be like, hey, you're being too loud in the hall, and they would like, smack my books down and shove me or something. And like it's a mixed bag. Nice. For sure.
I was lucky because I carpool with Chase, who has one of the best crossovers in Orange County history, and he was on varsity. So luckily, I kind of had and even like the first day of like the all-team practice, like I walked in with Chase, and as a freshman, and then he went to his varsity practice. But all the dudes, they clocked that, and so I was like, thank you, dude.
Did you guys ever get picked on by the older kids?
Not really. I mean, people would make fun of how I talked, but that's about it.
Oh, so have people been doing impressions of you your whole life?
Yeah, since I was like 7.
Do you even talk weird from when you're in Chicago?
I always talked like this.
At 7?
Yeah.
Dude, imagine 7-year-old.
Yeah, brother, his baseball team, when they would call me, when my brother was probably 9, I was like 7. They would call me Smoker. That's how I talked.
Two down, 2-man on.
Dude, I remember one time we were really bonding at the parlor, like having a few beers, and I was like, is it ever hard for you to like express certain things because of the way you sound? And Joe just goes, yeah.
Yeah, sure it is.
And then he went, quit asking me personal questions.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a salad.
Salad?
I'm combining two stories. That's what he said to me at Cahuenga General one time. Remember they had good salads there?
Yeah, they did.
Cahuenga
Yeah.
General. I miss that place.
That was fun, dude.
Are they still open?
I doubt it. I hope so. I shouldn't say that. I hope so.
Yeah, they might.
We
be.
can
Remember
always
when the
swing
guy
It's good
sat next to the
sandwiches.
stage?
Dude, Richard, this old
Oh, yeah.
Vietnam vet who wrote
Yeah.
fantasy novels, was the open mic host. And one time we started all going there. He got mad one time, and he goes, "Guys, I don't like the tone of the mic anymore. It's changed."
Yeah.
Because we were kind of broing out there, but nobody
Yeah, it
was
getting
being.
a lot of testosterone.
It was pretty fratty, but nobody was being that bad. He goes, and he does this like 10-minute thing where he's like, "It's changed. People are being aggressive. People don't stay inside to watch the comics. And guess what, guys? It's affecting how many girls come here."
That's true.
And he was always hitting on all the girls. I was like, bro, what's affecting the girls coming isn't us in the back, like outside, like shooting the shit. It's you, like, come. I didn't say any of this, but I was like, it's you coming on to him, Rich. But
Yeah.
that was his big beef with us getting fratty, is that he thought we were killing the ratio. Hilarious,
Dude, that one sandwich with the peanut butter and bananas.
so good.
Ew.
Dude,
The
Elvis.
JFK or the Elvis.
Is that the Elvis?
That's Elvis loved that. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, they've got great sandwiches. Good chicken salad.
Yeah.
Little basket.
Oh, one of the girls used to cut your hair. The girls who worked the register.
Yeah,
You were friends with
Chloe.
her for years.
Yeah. Yeah, she cut my hair until
Joe's got all
my hair
these.
didn't want to be cut any longer.
He decided.
I got all these what?
You
Joe,
got a lot of female friends.
Hey, would you watch your
You're
fucking mouth?
a likable guy. Is what
You
I'm
have like a
saying.
million female friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Fucking bang all of them. No, but don't say it. You're saying it in a condescending.
No, I'm not saying that in a
with all
condescending.
your fucking
it-
hair.
Yeah, I got poof hair. This isn't
Yeah.
good hair, dude.
Joe-
This is bad hair.
Joe, I think you could still grow it out.
I do miss it a
Can't.
little bit.
Why not? I see it. It looks good.
Dude, I'll go halvesies with you on my Propeche too.
I don't want it.
I respect that. I respect that you're doing the Rogan route and you're just like, look, it is what it is and I'm a man no matter what.
Yeah. I'm a man.
Rogan should sell a cream that's just called Rogan instead of Rogaine.
Yeah.
Just rub it on your head for a nice shine.
That's a good
It's
idea.
good. Yeah, it's a good
Chad, did you ever
product.
get picked on by the older kids?
Not really. I knew how to bro out with the older guys because I had older brothers. And I think I was always so small and looked so young that I was able to just be this like kind of like just little dickweed that they liked.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
So I was always friends with older guys actually. I can't relate to younger people though. I can't talk to younger people. Kids, I don't even know. Like, I think because I was the youngest, I don't know how like younger people. I'm like I don't.
Yeah, most of your friends are older. We're all older than you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And, yeah, younger people, I just have a tougher time. That's why, like, if I was a dad, I feel like, hey, what's up?
You need
know?
your kid to
That's all
be
you gotta
older than
do.
you.
Yeah, I think I
You
need
guys
my
have a
kid to
good-
be older than me.
You need
'cause
like Jack, that Robin Williams movie.
yeah.
Then you
Or-
guys could hang.
Maybe I'm just bitter because I never see my nieces and nephews because they all live in different parts of the country, but like they don't show me that much love, you know. And I think I just don't know how to talk to them because I'll be like, hey, what's up, dude? Oh, you got a scooter? And they're like, yeah. And they just scoot on, and I'm like,
why don't you call them once in a while?
because they're like 5.
Oh.
I feel you on that because I think
Yeah.
I get along well with younger people because I'm the oldest,
Yeah.
and then you got along well with older upperclassmen, and you had older brothers.
Yeah, it helps having siblings. It helps, and I think a good advice for talking to younger kids is just talk to them as adults. I talk to my niece
Yeah.
just like I would talk to an adult, like a little more clear. I usually have a little more pep in my voice, but like just very full, complete sentences.
Yeah.
And all it is questions. They just ask you questions.
And I find my
Yeah.
diction is sharper with children because I feel more confident. I'm like, I got more language expertise than this little dude, so I can really, I'm having fun actually because I feel zero pressure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you got mad at your little brother because he was reading GQ magazine?
Oh yeah. Did a wannabe magazine?
We just get in the
Yeah,
car
dude.
one time and Starter just goes, a little pissed at my brother. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, walked in his room and he was reading GQ magazine. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, why is he doing that?
Exactly, dude. You don't go and do that, dude. None of the older brothers did that, dude. I didn't do that. What's this kid doing? He's just trying to be an individual. He's just trying to have a little style, learn something.
What's
I go,
even in there? They tell you like how to tie a tie or something?
It's like 6 best colognes and it's all like ads basically.
Yeah.
But then they're like, it's like a guy telling, someone does an essay about a weekend trip he had to Vegas with his buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentleman's Quarterly, is it?
Yeah, what is
What
Tro-
is it?
is
One
Troy's
come out every
mom?
3 months or
And then it's like
something?
Justin Timberlake's on the cover and it's a story about him and he kind of talks about style. And he's like, for me, style is actually
Yeah.
not doing everything. Like every time before I leave the house, I take off one accessory. That's a real quote from
Just,
him.
Yeah.
just
That's amazing.
Timberlake said that?
Yeah. That's
amazing.
That's profound.
you dress it all.
Timberlake, dude.
Yeah, dude. One little brother.
He's got a new movie coming out called Palmer.
Palmer.
That was just like, I don't know, what do they call that where they test it?
Focus group.
It was focus group for me. He's an ex-con who used to be a football star in a small town. He goes back and he becomes the surrogate father to this gay kid whose parents can't accept him. And there's like scenes where he walks in,
Dude.
he's like, the kid's watching like Powderpuff Girls. He's like, you know that's for girls, right? And the kid's like, yeah, I'll be the first boy who watches like Impossibly Sweet and Cute. And then Palmer's like, huh? And then by the end of it, he's like in court. He's like, I have to look out for this boy. And he's crying. You know, he's a better man
Oh,
for
here we
it.
go.
Timberlake
Timberlake's
has
talking
a-
with an accent like that?
It's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
And also an ex-football star. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Wide receiver, probably.
Why are you dressing like that? Why are you dressing like that, brother?
You're being different.
You're being different.
Sling
people see
Blade
you.
now?
Yeah, we're taking it an extra turn.
Yeah.
Hey,
The song's really good in the trailer.
you think the director's like, let me hear the thing. He's like, hey brother, why are you doing that? And he's like, perfect.
Good.
Did we already
I
talk
think I'd
about?
be good in a movie like that.
I think you'd be fantastic in a movie
You
like
be the
that.
kid?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, will you talk like a boy?
I am a boy. It's just that I happen to like, cartoons and anime. There's sort of a cool floating world that I enter, and it's a lot of fun. Do you want to hear about it?
I guess.
It's pretty incredible. It's about spirits and, how they really never leave us. And so I kind of like to think that you're never going to leave me, even though you say you might, because you might have to go pull off that job. Yeah, I heard you talking on the phone.
I ain't never gonna leave you. Ever. You look at me. I promise you. I ain't never leaving your side. You can bet on that. Boom, dude. There it is.
That was great.
That's
Yeah.
good. Good intensity from the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Beautiful.
It's a real moment. Dude, I got some skinny on the Olivia Wilde thing.
Oh, dude,
go.
hit us with it.
Dude, from a trusted source who will remain anonymous, he has an inside look on this thing. He thinks what happened is that it was all kind of planned because it's a studio movie and they need to get some interest ginned up. So it's a fake affair. They've been split up for like 8 months. Shia LaBeouf was on the movie, and then he was being like weird on set, so they had to fire him. They said he dropped out. He was fired. They bring in Harry Styles. Harry Styles is a wild man. He's always down for some public action. So he's like, yeah, I'll play her boyfriend, because they knew if they went with Chris Pine, it would be like too obvious. Like everyone would be
Right.
like, oh, of course she left Sudeikis for Chris Pine. But Harry Styles has like this, like kind of more interesting bend to it, because he was just on Vogue with the dress, so it's like it's a more
Whoa.
interesting angle.
He's young.
So all they got to do is hold hands at a wedding, and the story runs itself. And in 8 months, are they still going to be together? Probably not. But the fix is in.
You're gonna watch that movie for sure. You remember Mr. and Mrs. Smith? That
yeah.
whole dude, you had to watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The breakup. Vince Vaughn and Aniston.
Yeah.
You want to see if it comes through on screen.
Yeah. Wow. That kind of bums. I don't know if it bums me out. How do I feel about it?
I feel a
It
little
makes me
bit
feel better
tricked.
because I feel less bad for Sudeikis.
Yeah, less bad for Sudeikis, but do you think Harry Styles is kind of like to Olivia? He's like, we could date for real
Yeah,
if,
exactly.
if you want.
We go
Yeah.
She's
method
like-
with this if we really want to.
She's like, no, this is for the movie.
This guy says that Chalamet and Harry Styles are boning.
Oh right, I heard he told us this.
I love
Yeah.
it. Chalamet can do no wrong. Chalamet's my boy.
when I heard
dude.
it, I went like this. Duh.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Duh.
Dude.
How did I not already know?
Boys.
You are England. I am.
I am England.
Yeah, they just whisper each other's dialogue to each other.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
I
We should do something like that. If we have like a video coming out, we could be like Chad and JT are dating,
Yeah.
and then people would be like, I gotta watch this video.
It really wouldn't change a lot, too. I feel
You guys
like,
are
we hang out
Yeah,
all the
maybe
time.
we have to go a little more extreme. I don't know.
I don't know. You guys are like wearing cool
I've been
outfits.
waiting for the green light. Let's hit it.
Yeah. Joe, will you marry us?
Sure.
Thanks, man. You're gonna get asked to officiate a lot of things, dude, because you
Yeah.
got that kind
Like
of
what?
like you got that kind of like authority built into you.
Yeah, you got that like I want Joe to get us like it that makes it official.
If I was gonna get knighted, I'd want you to put the sword on my shoulder and call me a
Yeah.
protector of the lands, because you are the personality type of the protector.
The Sentinel, dude.
Yeah, I could do that.
Freaking beast.
Nice. Who would you want to get knighted by? Ditka? Obvious Chicago joke.
No. I don't know. Charles Tillman.
Peanut.
Yeah.
Best punch in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good. He's a good man.
Wait, who's Charles Tillman?
I don't know.
Cornerback for the Bears.
How many concussions did Urlacher get that season? I felt like it was every other game.
I don't know, because that was before they did like the protocol stuff. So yeah, probably. I don't know. Everyone probably had a lot back then.
Totally.
You know that movie Concussion with Will Smith? They made him like a really boring goody two shoes, but in real life, the doctor who solved it liked to go night clubbing like every night.
Really?
Why would they take that out of the script?
I don't know.
If there's ever, you should be inserting nightclub scenes into every script. I don't care what. I don't care if it's Jane Eyre. Put a nightclub, put a Blade 1 style nightclub scene. I don't care what
Is Mr.
movie
Rochester DJing?
it is. Yeah, Mr. Rochester, dude. Yeah, Darcy's just on the dance floor, just eyeballing friggin'.
It should be a Bad Boys 2 and Collateral. They both have great nightclub scenes. I mean, the Collateral one, he's shooting people, but it's just like that's what it feels like sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Some guy's murdering the dance floor,
Yeah.
and you hope it's Tom Cruise.
Best nightclub scene in a movie. Go.
I don't remember. Is Katie Holmes in that?
Celtic Pride.
Celtic. Oh yeah, dude. Celtic Pride. What's the one with DMX? The chain one.
Oh, yeah.
Seagal.
Cradle to the Grave.
But the DJ was Romeo Must Die, where he's like, People don't kill, guns don't kill people, people kill people. That scene
That's a great. Yes, that's the scene.
from Romeo Must Die.
What a movie, dude. I forgot about that.
Jet
Oh,
Li.
dude, does this count? John Wick 1 in the spa area. That's like technically a nightclub
Blade.
atmosphere. Blade is unreal.
We're picking all actions. Is there one where people are just dancing?
Well,
Studio
there's another act,
54.
but Too Fast, Too Furious is a pretty epic one because that's when they meet with a drug dealer and he tortures the corrupt cop with the rat in the bucket.
Cole Hauser, yeah.
Cole Hauser, yeah.
They heat it up. Tyree's like, did you see her face? She was getting off on it.
Yeah.
Maybe Miami Vice when they're dancing at the
Miami
club.
Vice, yeah.
I'm trying to think of scenes where like Thomas Crown Affair. That's more of at a gala, but they're making out on the dance floor.
What about any of the Daniel Craig James Bonds?
Not a club, but sort of a club vibe, more of a rave. Do you know where I'm going?
Matrix 2.
Aaron?
What a
Aaron?
beast,
How did you
dude.
know that?
Aaron.
Because I was thinking it. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, and Zion,
Cave
right?
Rave, yeah.
Dude, I remember when I was a kid and I watched that in theaters and I saw the boobs.
Yeah, I liked seeing boobs.
That fired you up.
Mm.
Do you have a favorite nightclub scene?
Well, I was thinking, I was picturing one, but I think it was more of a strip club in Armageddon.
Oh, yeah.
when they're all
yeah.
getting wasted before
Dude,
they take off.
That's one of my favorite sequences ever. Is when they're before they get on the two ships to go save Earth. They're like, you have one night just to go crazy, go buck wild, and it's like you see Michael Duncan just on his motorcycle. I love it.
Great guy.
So good.
Really jacked as Kingpin. Do you want to do an ad and then we'll do some questions?
Yeah. Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast so you know once again that we are brought to you by Honey. Honey, thank you so much for sponsoring the podcast. I'm fired up on Honey. Guys, if you have ever wanted those promo codes for your favorite products, if you want to get Liquid IV, if you want to get Manscaped and you don't remember our code, if you want to get, I don't know, what's something you would want the code for, Joe?
For as far as what?
Just like, what's a product you like to order? My voice just cracked.
Yeah. I like aftershave, putting it on my head.
If you like aftershave and you want the promo code for that, check out Honey, because we all shop online and we've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. It's a free browser extension, scours the internet for the best promo codes, and so basically what you do is when you imagine you're shopping online at one of your favorite sites, when you check out, the Honey button, so this is built into your browser, drops down and all you have to do is click apply coupons. Wait a few seconds and as Honey searches for coupons, it can find the ones for that site, which is really cool. And they'll find a working coupon, you drop that coupon, price drops. That's incredible. So what have I saved? I got Liquid IV, saved some cash on that, and also I bought some socks, and I got a discount on that. Honey has found out it's over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free saving. It's literally free, installs in just a few seconds. It's awesome. By getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast, guys. Let's get some discounts, let's get some deals, and let's support the podcast. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/go deep. Joinhoney.com/go deep. We are also brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims pubed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dongs are looking fresh and clean. Because the nutsack never lies, guys. The scrotum is the totem for good grooming. And when you show your nuts to someone, you want them to say, holy fucking shit. Did you manscape that? And then you say, yeah, I did. Doesn't my dong look fresh? So fresh. It should be in an Herbal Essences commercial.
So fresh, it should be spanked. He brings it in.
And guys, roses are red, violets are blue. get Manscaped as a gift for Valentine's Day, because she may say she loves you. She may say she loves you if she gets you that gift. And ladies, get it for your man, okay? You want this guy having a fresh dink? Then get him some Manscaped, because they have all kinds of stuff. They got the perfect package 3.0. Best products to keep your balls looking fresh, smelling nice, and feeling nice. They got the Lawnmower 3.0. You guys know it. You love it. It makes you look fresh. It's awesome. You got the skin-safe technology, cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents. It's waterproof. And then they have the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, the Crop Reviver Ball Toner. These all help your balls smell and look nice. They smell good. They got Crop Mop Ball Wipes. I mean, your balls are just going to be shining. You're going to want to show them to the world, but, do it safely. And they also have boxers, anti-chafing boxers, and they also have cologne, guys. I mean, this is just the full menswear company that you want to align yourself with. You want to do it. I'm telling you. So get 20% off plus free shipping with code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com. 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP20 at manscaped.com. Your nuts will say, hey, dude, thank you. That's it.
Awesome, dude. All right, let's do some questions. This is from Wes Appler. Hey, Stoke Overlords. Love the show. Working from home, binging the pod on a daily really steps my Stoke levels the fuck up regardless of the day I'm having. In a bit of a dilemma, and would love to hear you bros go deep on this. Via Hinge, I met this super dank girl, and we automatically connected over our hate of non-Stokely capitalism. She was really attractive and lived pretty close to me, which is rare in the area I'm in. Bumfuck nowhere, upstate New York. We talked almost daily for about a week and a half, and I found myself getting attached pretty quick. JT can probably relate. I remember him mentioning he gets attached fast.
Yeah.
I don't like having an attachment so fast, especially just with an online date, but it felt totally legit. Then I woke up this morning to find out she had entirely shaved her head and lost some solid locks. Fellas, it gets me fucking stoked to break gender norms and to trim back some overgrown bush, but this made me lose a ton of physical attraction to her, which I almost felt guilty about. I think it's great that she's more snug in her own skin, but I just can't imagine taking her to the drill factory now, just based on my sexual preferences, even though she's got a solid persona. How would you bros handle this? Hang in there and give it a go, or head back to the drawing board with her as a friend? Thanks a ton for everything, you guys. You've taken a lot of negativity out of these shitty times with your great content and positive words. All love, LJ.
All right, well, you know what, bro? Palm that dome and take her to the drill factory. Get her on the conveyor belt and drill her. Because I like nice bald heads. I have one myself, and I recommend them.
I'm with Joe on this, dude. I gotta say, look, there's no question. Your body, your heart, your boner's not gonna lie to you. You're attracted to what you're attracted to. It's a visceral reaction that you have. And look, it's fair. Sometimes you like a lady with some locks, but at the same time, it can grow back. It's all good. And I think, look, if you were gonna be in the long haul with her, I think the emotions would outweigh just a stylistic change. Although, be honest, be like, look, babe, I love you. I think you're beautiful, but like, this isn't my favorite look for you. If she's like, I'm gonna shave my head forever, you're like, all right, well, you guys can, cross that bridge when you come to it. But it sounds like she's just trying something out.
Yeah.
Maybe she's going through something emotional too. I mean, I think a full head shave means a little bit more.
Well, yeah, and it's probably too early for him to be commenting on like what his preferences are for her looks wise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I told a girlfriend one time that I didn't like it when she wore dark lipstick. Did not go over well. But I felt better telling her
I
because
don't
was
like dark lipstick.
Yeah, I don't like it. And then and I want people to be able to express themselves and stuff.
Yeah,
But I was just like,
yeah,
telling her, I was like, it's just for me. I
like
kind of related. I was
goth.
like, if I was wearing a cologne you didn't like, I would feel like it was okay for you to
Yeah.
tell me. Maybe they're not quite the same, but I felt better telling her. But it did cause some conflict. But with you, dude, I don't think you know yet if you like it or not. I mean, get into the act and see what happens. You might actually like it, and you might, looking at her closer, say like, wow, no, it actually brings out, the perfect distance between her eyes or the nice curve of her nose, whatever it is. And then you're pumped up. So I don't think it's a deal breaker yet. I mean,
She sounds edgy, dude.
I bleached my hair twice when I was dating someone, and she told me she didn't like it, but she suffered through it with me.
Same here. Yeah, dude, I would give it a shot. Stay in the pocket, see if it'll work. You know, I would because you could have something special. I don't want you to run away from that. Just when you see a shaved dome.
And I think this, I don't know if this is totally fair, but like if someone does make drastic hair changes, I do get a little bit. Sometimes I do think that can be reflective of having some, being a little more internally chaotic than others.
Mm-hmm.
When someone has like 5 different dramatic hairstyles in a year, I'm like, what's going on over there?
Mm-hmm. That's why Joe's got a steady, sturdy ship, dude. Doesn't matter what the waters are doing, he's sturdy.
Yeah.
What up, Swamis of
good.
Stoke? Longtime listener who has taken your Stoke to all corners of the world. Seriously, your pod has been a true inspiration. When on the go, muchas gracias to both Chad and Senor Jean Thomas. The real question today is about a chica who is hella legit. I met her over the Christmas New Year's holiday in Utah and had a handful of dates that got the Stoke tank filled. But the real problem is that I went back to school in Kentucky and I'm now 5 states away. What do the Swami suggest? I don't want to be smothering, but at the same time, I don't want to lose a chance at a real babe. Paz y mi amor, muchachos. Diesel.
So they became a thing, and now she's 5 states apart.
They met over the course of Christmas, New Year's, had a handful of dates that got the Stoke tank filled, and now they're 5 states apart. Dude,
That's tough.
I just keep coming up with little baby lies about why I'm always in the town that she's in. Hey, it just so happens in a month I'm gonna be in what's the town? Provo, Utah.
Lexington.
I'm gonna be in Lexington, Utah.
That's Kentucky.
I'm rolling with it. There's one in Utah too. Yeah,
I thought he said he was in Kentucky.
but she's in Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just keep coming up with fakes for why you're going to be in Utah, but not too many where it's like obvious. But like, oh yeah, my sales job. They got me doing a stop in Salt Lake. You free this time?
Yeah. Well, dude, you could say, babe, guess what? I didn't tell you this before, but I'm a huge skier.
Yeah.
I love skiing, and I go every weekend of the winter
Yeah.
and the summer.
I like to fly to different places for it. So I'm flying. I'm going to go to Deer Valley. So hey, if you're free, maybe we hang out.
Hey, weird. I have tickets to Alta next week. You wouldn't want to tag along, would you?
Interesting. I'm hanging from a cliff in Moab, MI2 style. What are you up to? Just texting with my free hand. TTYL.
You gotta take a photo of that too.
Yeah, definite selfie.
Yeah.
Or if you want to slow play and just be cool guy, she goes to a Jonas Brothers concert. You just send her a fire thing
Yeah.
on Instagram, just a quick fire.
I mean, and dude,
Done.
you got FaceTime, you got TikToks, you got fucking, whatever sort of technology you need to get face to face, dude. Diddle yourselves virtually when you get to that point. I mean, dude, 5 states is nothing, bro. Love transcends all mediums, dude. And then, I like to think JT scenario, the little lies of why you're there, love it. Rent yourself a motorcycle, enjoy the trip out there.
That'd be freaking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Motorcycle diaries. By the end of it, you become Che Guevara.
By the end of it, you go, I got a sidecar in this one.
You think
Coming
women are
with?
into him? They are.
Do you know how dank?
Sorry, would you?
No.
You know how dank it would be if they ended up together for all time, and then he's able to tell his kids, who I wouldn't be able to relate to because I'm older, but he'd be like, dudes, I like lied about skiing for like 2 years and like rock climbing. I became a skier and a rock climber just to date your mom. That's a cool story.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what made me okay with baby lies like that? And I don't know if they are okay, but what made me okay with them a little bit was that Jim in The Office, when he's doing his wedding toast, he goes, Pam used to teach me how to drive stick. And then he turns to his mom and he goes, Mom, how long have I been able to drive stick? And she's like, since you were like 9.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was faking it so he could get some one-on-one time with her.
That's good stuff.
If Jim and Pam did it.
Yeah.
His heart was in the right place. That's what counts. And his heart will be in the right place.
Yeah.
He's telling a little white lie for love, not to get one over or make a quick buck.
Yeah, she doesn't have a boyfriend or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like she's into him.
But you really fired me up with that rock climbing scenario. I mean, you're hanging from
Yeah.
hanging from the ledge. You're like, weird.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me. I'm just hanging from his.
Interesting. Just out here in Moab with perfect
You're
service.
totally relaxed, even though you're hanging. You're just like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. You're wearing these cool ass shades.
Don't look down, but you let her look down. She's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're 200 feet in the air. He's like, oh, I barely noticed.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to FaceTime you.
Hey, my reservation for 2 at the Cheesecake Factory will self-destruct in T-minus 6 hours. It's a long drive from Moab.
Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff.
For my sake and the sake of this female, I would like to remain anonymous. What up, Chad and JT, possibly Strider and the rest of the crew? So I met this girl back in the summer, and we instantly had a connection because we both would be attending the same university in the fall. We hung out during the summer a good amount and the beginning of semester at school. Things were going pretty great. Here's where things took an unexpected turn for the worse. Another group of girls that my friends and I met decided they thought they knew what was best for me and said some pretty harsh things about the girl I was hanging with in an effort to break us apart. My dumb self listening to them, I stopped talking to her for about a week. I soon found out that she went on a date to get a boyfriend in our short hiatus. I was pretty bummed considering the fact that I still like this chick. We would still Snapchat on and off, but nothing really came of it because the whole you didn't even say fuck, I don't know why I added that. The whole boyfriend situation. Since we've been back home for break, we slowly began to talk more. Obviously, I don't want to be a homewrecker, but she's been sending some pretty big signs that she isn't completely satisfied in her relation with this dude. For example, one night we were talking, she told me that she still liked me, but she can't because she has a boyfriend. I've also heard stories from when she and her friends hang out. I am the topic of discussion most of the time. We both went to the same New Year's Eve party, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but at this party, she was all over me, and it didn't even seem if she had a boyfriend. Once again, I don't want to be a homewrecker, but I do really like her. On New Year's Eve, she told me again that she still liked me, but does in fact still have a boyfriend, and as soon as we go back to school, she's going to cut me off. I do really like this girl, but I'm not sure if I should try to pursue her or even waste my time with her confusing contradictions and just cut her off. I don't know what to do and was hoping the romance gurus themselves could steer me in the right direction. Thanks, my dogs.
Joe, hit him.
No, I don't know.
Hit him with the truth.
I don't know. This is a hard one. What? She got a boyfriend in a week's time when they were separated? Yeah, I mean,
College?
it's time to move on.
Yeah, I don't like this girl. She's playing games with your heart, bro.
Yeah, quit playing games with my heart.
Playing games with my
It's in
heart.
sync. Yeah.
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh.
Had.
Yeah, she went to a party to get a boyfriend. That we said.
Yeah, well, that was weirdly written. Yeah.
We tell people to live intentionally.
That's the power of intention.
Yeah, it was like my friends told me to. They said bad stuff. Like it sounds like he was influenced by peer pressure, and then
He shouldn't have made that mistake. He shouldn't have let other people get in his ear about her. It does make me curious what they said because, it could be bad enough where it's legit, but it does sound like they were just being mean girls who just were kind of being judgy. So I think that was kind of a mistake. I don't know, man. I think if you're really, are you really into her? I don't know if he's really that into her, though.
I think she's doing the, I think he wants what he can't have kind of thing.
I think that's what it is.
She's dating the guy, and it's like, she seems so desperate for attention from, multiple guys. It's like, judging from her behavior now, it seems like if you started dating her, she would do the exact same thing. Not to be harsh, but I think she would do this something. She'd tow along some other guy, because it seems like that's a pattern.
I think I just don't know if you're that into her, dude. I think that you're just into the moment. It's exciting, and there's a lot of we can't. It's more exciting because of the impediments. But I think once those things get out of the way, you're gonna realize that if you guys were meant to be together, you'd be together. I think the guys are right. I think you got to move on.
Yeah, dude. And when you're moving on, get in the driver's seat, bro. He's hanging out around. He's looking for any excuse. He's just cruising in neutral right now, not steering his own car, just letting other people make his decision. Well, if she does that, then maybe I can do this. And my friends influenced me away from her. Bro, step up. You got to be accountable. You got to make your own decision. You got to tell her, look, you got a boyfriend. I'm out. You want to ditch your boyfriend? Then we're in.
fucking A.
You got to pick a lane here, dude. You can't be floating around like this, dude. But truth be told, I think you should move on, because if she's flirting with you and she's got a boyfriend, then, that's not a good sign, and, who knows what's to come. But Be a decision maker, dude.
And I'm tired, dude. I'm tired of people who are in relationships, flirting with other people, and people hooking up.
I hate that. I hate
Yeah,
that.
Like,
fuck
come
you,
on,
man.
dudes.
Fuck out of here.
And look, I've hooked up with a girl who
Fucking
had a boy. I'm not perfect, but like I do think I'm like into a different stage of my life, and I'm like, there's just no time for that shit.
Never.
Like, what do we do? You're playing like Game of Thrones with like hearts. It's like, what are we doing? Just focus on other stuff and just be solid.
shit.
Yeah. It's a damn shame.
It's a young person's thing, I think, too.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get into your 30s, you're like, no, we're not doing that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I don't need the fucking headache. We're just gonna be locked in together, like, you know, on the same page, and then we're gonna go take care of our business.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
You don't need that. You need to be hanging from a rock in Moab,
Mm-hmm.
FaceTiming someone who doesn't play games. Who's not talking about how they're gonna cut you off when you go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of horse shit is this? You know, I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it.
Yeah, you don't go, oh, you're going to cut me off? Let me cut you off now. Excuse
Yeah.
me. You've got a
Oh.
boyfriend.
You want?
Nice dance? Hey, I'll dance with you a little bit, but I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you don't have time to cut me off. You know why? Because I'm gonna be fucking rock climbing. Sorry to curse.
I love that.
Ask her this.
Fired up.
Just, and, you know, this is probably just more flirting. That's the problem with these conversations, that they all turn into flirting. But just look at her and go, do you actually want to be happy?
No.
Do you actually want to be happy? And she won't know what to say.
No one would know what to say to that.
And it's heavy. That's heavy. That's real heavy. Hey, what's going on? Oh, I like your shirt. Do you want to be happy?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's fucking true, though. God damn it, it's true.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it is heavy.
But it's true.
You're basically trying to trauma bond. If that's your opening question, you're like by the end of this, we're both crying. We're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need that kind of hard entry point to. We need the heft. What's up, Chad and JT? My name's Adrian. I'm somewhat new fan, but you bros have upped my stoke level substantially since I've started listening, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary with my current life partner, and she's really helped me throughout the pandemic and my depression. However, I fear that we aren't truly meant for each other. We both really care about each other, but I feel like I'm wasting both of our time since I can't see myself spending the rest of my life with her. I think we need to break up, but I don't want to hurt her, and I'm scared of being alone since she's helped me so much. Do you think you could give me some advice on ending things in a good way and moving on to be happy by myself and eventually find the person who I can spend the rest of my life with? Yours truly, forever and always, with peace and love, Adrian. It's hard for me to say with this dude because it seems like he feels things a tremendous amount, and he's putting a lot of pressure on. I think he's young. He's putting a lot of pressure on this relationship.
Yeah,
Why'd he call her a life partner? He doesn't want to spend his life with her.
My 1-year anniversary with my current life partner. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Current life partner.
I think he
What an
feels
idiot.
things
Yeah.
very intensely.
Stupid guy. No, it sounds like he's just using her to get through the pandemic. I've seen it before.
I think he cares about her, but I think he's putting too much pressure on the whole thing, and he's like, I think he's making it more than it has to be. I would take it day by day, and I would try to climb out of the depression before I made a choice on that other stuff. Although they could be linked, but I don't know. I don't think they are.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on with himself, I think, and he's got to deal with that, and that's true. But also empathize with her a little bit. You're not doing her any favors by dragging her along.
Right.
Cut it off sooner better than later. You just got to face the
that's the
music,
thing.
dude. It's going to suck, but you got to face the music, man. Advice on how to do that, you know, gently, understanding. I mean, it's a pandemic, so maybe not in person. I don't know. But, yeah.
Not in person.
Like over FaceTime?
No, we should definitely
Yeah.
do
Have
it
they
in person.
seen each other? Are
They could be outside
Just-
at least and
just
do
text
6
her.
feet.
Zoom.
Text.
Why,
Zoom.
Do it 6 feet apart.
why are you doing this over text? Because of the pandemic.
Dude, yeah,
COVID.
Hey, yeah.
That's a good piece of advice right there. dude.
They've
Good,
definitely already been
convenient
boning, dude.
lie.
Yeah.
All right, then do it in person for sure.
And dude, I would say if you're scared of being alone, you don't ever have to be scared of being alone. You know why? Because you got you. You got the person you love the most, yourself. You know, and when you realize that you just got you, you know, there's so many possibilities of what you can do. So much fun you can have, just you.
Yeah.
You know, being alone is not bad. I love being alone. You know, I can do things without judgment. I can eat beef liver, you know, by myself, and the only people that judge me are the ones who I tell about it. You know?
You have
But
a
you're in
girlfriend.
control of that.
What's up?
You have a girlfriend.
I know, but I did it alone. She doesn't even know I did it.
I like you living alone now because you really are getting to like.
I'm just exploring myself.
And you get to be in touch with all your eccentricities.
Yeah. It's the best.
You got the ice bath. You got the the assault bike.
Yeah.
The all beef diet.
Assault bike.
Yeah, I got it's the one with the levers.
Oh.
You got the studio. The studio looks badass.
Studio. Just going down YouTube rabbit holes. Just reading about God knows what. I'm a freak.
It's good.
Good.
Proud of you.
Tell this guy, dude,
Thanks.
be your own freak, dude. Tell this guy, the scariest part of anything's the beginning. And your mind is more powerful than we think. We always imagine, if you're thinking about seeing a scary movie, oh man, I'm so freaked out. Then you go see it and you go, it wasn't that scary. Dude, you're going to have to face the music. You're going to have to cut off with this girl. You're going to have to be alone. And guess what? It won't be as bad as you think it is.
Yeah, you got this.
And if you are, you're never really always alone. Come on.
Do you guys remember at the beginning of the pandemic, Joe, when you had that fever? Or I don't know if you had a fever.
I didn't have a fever.
You didn't have, but I got a text from JT. This is like the day after Tom Hanks got.
It's like March 12th.
What'd he say?
Yeah.
Joe has a fever.
No, I didn't.
That's all. No, but hold on. That's all I texted to Chad.
My neck hurt. That's what it was.
No.
You came home, dude. But to be fair, I mean, I
was
Yeah.
stressed out and I had a bad headache and my neck was killing me.
You came home. You got one of those forehead thermometers, which now with more experience, I realize are incredibly.
Yeah, those are terrible.
Like inconsistent. Joe's like, it's saying 101. It's saying 100. I wake up at 4 a.m. just in a panic. I'm trying to stay separate from Joe, and I'm like, Joe, what's it saying? He's like 102.
No.
You were saying that, dude. No.
I don't know.
That's what you were saying.
I don't remember.
All right.
That was like almost a fucking year ago now. What the fuck?
I run out and
Can't
move
believe it was
into my
that long
mom's.
ago. March.
But
Nuts.
we were on a work call with like 15 people, and like all of our bosses were all on a phone call, and everyone's like, "Look, because of COVID, we have to stop all this." And then they go, "Thankfully, no one we know has been affected." And then I go, "Actually, my roommate has a fever, and I do too," because I was using the same forehead thermometer. It kept telling me like 101.
Yeah.
And then the guy on the phone just goes, "Oh my god!" Like we thought. We were so terrified. Turned out, but you did have COVID, dude. You lost your sense of taste and smell for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Did you ever get tested or like for antibodies?
Yeah.
Do you have the antibodies? Oh.
No.
Damn.
That's weird.
I think you do. But yeah, the beginning was. It's almost a year since then.
It's crazy, dude.
Joe has a fever.
Yeah, he
We recorded the podcast too that Monday. Remember
he
that?
ran
Yeah.
away like a bitch.
I didn't want to be stuck in the apartment for all of COVID. I didn't know. We're both so neurotic.
And that was so early on where we still didn't know that much. We knew like nothing about it. It was like, dude,
Yeah.
if you get COVID, you freaking might die.
Yeah.
At that point.
When I was like, if I'm gonna be stuck in a room for 2 weeks, like, it was selfish of me because I could have got my mom sick. But I called my physician on the way down. I go. At this point, we didn't know anything about like asymptomatic spread. I mean, we barely know more about it now. We do know a lot more, but it's not definitive. But like, I'm way over my skis. But I was like, am I at risk of giving it to my mom? He's like, if you don't have a fever, you're fine. So I got my real temperature, it was fine. I was like, okay, so I'm good. So I was like, I'll spend this in Orange County. But I am sorry that I bailed like that.
Oh, it's too late now. Yeah, you already apologized. You don't need to do it on the air.
Well, you called me
Show
out
up.
again on the air. So we're kind of re-adjudicating it, aren't we?
Alright.
Not to get verbal.
Yeah, I guess.
Look, you guys hug it out. Get close
Yeah,
to each other.
can we hug it out?
No. Well, not now. I'm going to take my headphones off. Really using this water bottle as a crutch tonight.
I hope I leave this in.
What?
Nothing.
I don't know. I'm not worried about it anymore. It's not a big deal. It's over with.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable.
Why?
I think because I feel a combination of not mad, but like I feel bad for what I did, but I also feel like
So, I mean, there
like
were
it
other
wasn't
people
that
around.
bad what I did. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was just pussy move, but
But I'm doing better now because I had to do it. Like, this is what I said, and it might be a cheap rationalization, but like if an airplane is going down, you put the mask on yourself first.
yeah, that's what they tell you to do in the.
I was gonna lose my mind. I know I'm a puss, but I would have lost my fucking mind, dude. I have panic attacks like crazy. It would have been fucking insane.
Yeah.
I would have fucking killed you, dude.
And he would have sent you some good shit, dude. We would have sent you some good medicines and food and all that stuff. You had to be safe.
I would have sent
Distance a little bit. Yeah.
chicken noodle.
I was sending him food, but he had no sense of taste.
No,
That's crazy.
That happened afterwards, actually. That was like almost a week
Just
later.
2 days later, because I was around you.
I don't know. It was a crazy time.
Look, it's tough to judge real time decisions from an armchair. What movie is that from again? It's like don't judge my real time decisions from your armchair. It's like
X-Men?
it might be, but it's an
Armchair
I was just
quarterback.
trying to be
yeah,
silly.
and Monday morning quarterbacking. It's like, look, JT felt like he wanted to be healthy. He had to get out of there and stay healthy, and it's, you know, he was scared. But we all know JT gets a little extra scared about health. So, and we knew that you were going to be a healthy guy, and you probably didn't have a fever. You know,
Yeah.
and he would have called in favors if we need to. Strider, get down there, dude. Bring Joe some Tylenol.
All right. I love you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about that. I'm just zoning out because I'm tired.
Okay. What's up, Stokers? My crew from back home has been great to rage with, but lately my best friend in the squad has been acting different. It seems like I can never get a word in around him because I'll try to talk to him and he will cut me off mid-sentence and go in a different direction or keep his eyes glued to his phone or whatever. I'm talking to him. So as a result, I've just gone mute and never say anything to him. He also tries to single me out in large settings and say douchey things about me to the whole squad that are just messed up. I can handle the playful shit talk, but I can tell he's just trying to bring me down. It really kills my stoke that my boy has flipped a switch inside of him. Any ideas on what his issue may be, or do you think it is time for me to branch out and find someone else to share my positive stoke levels with?
Well, you know, absolutely. If someone's bringing down your stoke, you gotta, you know, you can't stick around and let them bring the stoke down. But it sounds like this guy there's something he might be angry about.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you need
Yeah.
to just have a discussion with him about that, because it sounds like he's just a little bit TO'd, you know, and if you just talk to him, you know, and say, dude, I know you've been acting kind of weird. What's going on? What's up? And maybe you guys can talk it out. But you know, but also a good rule of thumb is if someone's low in your stoke, you know, get some distance and boost your own, and then maybe get back in the pocket and see if your stoke can resist the arrows.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah.
nothing that a good talk can't fix.
Yeah.
I would just hunker down with him, get into the icky emotional stuff, and be like, "Hey, man, you've been kind of hurting my feelings lately, and it's been pretty consistent. I think there's something there. So I just want to know, is it something I'm doing, or are you going through something? And because I'd really like to get to a place where I'm feeling good when we're together."
Hey, totally. And it's so annoying when the friend does that. It's so immature of like, friends break each other's balls, dude. It is fun. But you can tell when the friend takes it to the
Yeah,
extra
you gotta,
level.
You gotta know that line. Yeah.
You know, and it sounds like that's what's happening, and JT nailed it. It's like, look, you go aside, you say, look, man, I want to like you. I want to be friends. I don't want to lose you as a friend, but you're acting this way. Here's the example, 1, 2, 3. What's up, man? And then if he's just like, I don't know, dude, whatever, like, you don't have to change who you are to make him happy. And in life, you're never going to be able to make everyone happy. So if you got to part ways, you do, but, you know, try to mend it first, and then you do your best.
I think that'll be good, though. This stuff happens. This is also just friendship sometimes. It gets complicated, and people are complicated, and, you know, how we match up a lot can have some awkward edges to it. So you just got to, just if you work on it, it'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chad, you ready?
Yeah.
Are we good? Did I kill the vibe?
Yeah,
we good?
No, we're good. Yeah.
All right.
No, we got good vibes. Dude, we
Yeah.
got good
Yeah.
vibes. I feel like
Yeah.
Joe is over
Let's
it, but he's just
jack it
tired.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got this.
Joe moved furniture today, dude.
Yeah. It's all good.
Chad, who's your beef of the week?
I forgot to write down my beef of the week again. My beef of the week is with my left nut.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's caused me problems twice. in my lifetime. First, I got testicular torsion when I was in 5th grade. Then I got epididymitis in senior year of college. And it all happened in my left nut, you know? And it's like, dude, do we have beef? You know? It's like the last question that just happened where the guy was, you know, his friend wasn't even looking at him. He was just texting on his phone and, you know, trying to make him look like a douche in front of a lot of people. It's like, my ball has done that to me twice, you know? I had to confront my mom, not confront, I had to be honest with my mom in 5th grade and say, hey, look, my nut is huge and it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And that was tough for me, you know, so figure it out, dude. You know, and then graduating from college, swollen, you know, I had to go into the hospital, you know, and I was like, yeah, my nut's huge. And the guy's like, you should wear condoms. And I was like, now I feel like a douche. So... yeah, my beef is with my left nut, you know. It's like, you know, if we got a problem, if you want to start beef, you know, just like, you know, maybe just like get a little bit tender, but don't flare up and try to kill yourself with testicular torsion.
And you said the ball dies, right?
And testicular torsion, yeah. But an epididymitis, the epididymi, like the thing that connects your nut to like the string, that flares up.
I didn't even know a ball could die.
A ball can die. Cuts off circulation.
What is torsion? That's twisting. The nuts are twisted.
Yeah, twisted. You got twisted down there. My left nut.
Is the left nut the most important nut? Aaron, do you know that? Is the left nut like the nut that, you know, creates life? Or is it both? Is it a combined effort?
I believe it's a team effort.
Okay.
I did not hear from any of my investigation into procreation
Oh, interesting.
that it was one or the other.
Hey,
Cool.
look, you did it.
Because you're a father. You didn't know, like, during anything, your left nut didn't do anything extra to create life, or it might be a
No.
little too much of ask right there, but...
No, I did
Okay.
not. I did not hear that.
Okay.
Joe, who's your beef of the week?
I have a beef with the company of U-Haul, U-Haul, where you rent trucks and vans. I think they have shoddy equipment. And because I was renting a van all day. Didn't touch anything, didn't scrape anything, no one hit me. And then when I hand it in, they tell me there's this piece of plastic that's missing from like above the driver's side, the front tire. And it's just this plastic cover thing that I don't even know what it is. And the guy's like, I've never even seen this happen before. I'm like, okay, I was on the freeway a couple times. It could have just fell off. He's like, no, I don't think that could happen. Like he's like, it was a situation where it was like I could have lied, but I literally don't know what happened. So whatever I was saying sounded like I was lying. And now I'm gonna have to take the manager to task, because they're gonna send me the bill, and they're gonna try to I don't know.
Do they have the before photos? Because you get there and you take the photos and all that.
Yeah, he said it was on there. I can't even really be that descriptive about this because I don't even know what the piece is. It's really annoying.
They are nozzles, though. I didn't experience, but I reserved a U-Haul, and I went to the location. They're like, it's not here. Went to another location. This is all over LA, by the way, pre-COVID. Like, yeah, it's not here. I had to go to 3 locations to get a truck, and then I finally get the truck. They're like, yeah, we don't have a dolly. And I'm like, I'm moving today. Like, you're in the moving business. You should have dollies.
One thing they do now, though, they give you a $50 guarantee to have like if you make a
really?
reservation and they don't have what you reserved, then they give you $50. But
Damn.
they're trying to hose me on this plastic part.
Yeah, you're getting hosed. You could rent from Home Depot. Did you know that?
A van.
You can get a van. I think you can even get a cube from Home Depot. Little production term right there, the cube.
Dude,
truck.
I'm a huge new fan of Home Depot.
Great
They're
spot.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Good dudes in there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see you all charge me $100 for a piece of flimsy plastic that fell off on the freeway.
One time, one of our buddies, R.I.P. dude, showed up to a party and he's like, "I'm driving a fucking Penske." He had a fake ID. You got to be like 25 to, rent a car. Got to he looked 30 at 17. This guy, and he didn't buy booze, didn't do any of that. Rented himself a Penske
For what?
just to have. Dude.
He would take us to get fake IDs in LA on Alvarado Street. And, we'd all be pretty nervous because, it just felt like we were outside our depths a little bit. And then he'd be like, don't worry about it. I brought a knife. I was like, oh, that's very comforting.
Nice.
Good, dude.
You're going to stab everyone who tries to rip us off. Because they always thought we were such like little white kids, but we'd be like, they're going to what if they hurt us? It's like, how is that good for business if they keep killing the kids who are getting their fake IDs here? So that's not going to draw a little bit of attention too. But dude, they would fuck them up all the time. You get a bag and be like, say I'm 6 foot, 180 pounds and female.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you guys fix this? They're like, it'll take a day. I was like, never mind. Who's your beef of the week?
Dude, my beef of the week is with this baby, dude. It's this baby in my building, and I'm a grump now. It's crying. Dude.
Yeah, they cry.
It sounds like a little alley cat. And Aaron, I'm sorry, dude. And let me tell you,
Dude.
I empathize with the parents. I saw the dad in the garage as I was pulling out to come to the podcast. We made eye contact. I gave him he looked at me like he knew. I think he's doing it to everyone in the building because it's like we have a courtyard. So the baby cry is reverberating off of the walls, dude. It sounds like there's 30 fucking babies in my building, dude. All over the place, dude, like an evil wind. And it's just, but I do empathize. What can the parents do? They go and they quiet the kid as best they can. The baby wants to. Yeah, right. They're making me fucking down some claws, dude.
Leave like a pack of pacifiers on their front doors too.
Should I? Oh, maybe I will. It's a good move. Aaron, they're problem solving. I guess it's not really with the baby. It's just with maybe apartment living. You can't blame the kid. It's just it's generally human. The parents are doing their best.
Yeah, it's really
and
tough.
People tell you, they go, oh man, don't go to a young building. People party. You're not gonna be able to sleep. No, don't go to a mature building. People fuck. They make babies. You're not gonna be able to sleep.
That's right.
Nice, dude. Dude, my beef of the week is a beef that my dad started up a week and a half ago. He started a text thread, and he put this guy who he works with, and who I don't really know that well, but I've met a couple times, who I guess is pretty far to the right politically. And then he puts my brother on it, my mom on it, my uncle on it, just a host of us. And he starts sending these kind of like crazy sounding articles about where it says it's from WikiLeaks, and it's about how Big DT is going to overthrow a coup and put like Hillary in jail, and that there's this whole military, he's going to have the military behind him, and they're going to like uncover all these deep state people. And then, and my dad's like, interesting. And then my brother's like, hey, this is all bullshit. Don't send me this. Like, those aren't real links, Dad. You need to trust better news sources. And then this guy who I don't know that well comes in, and he's like, not good news sources? A 4-star general and a former FBI director? Okay. And then my brother goes, it's not real. And I guess Antifa started some fires, and my brother goes, you were wrong about Antifa starting fires, and you're wrong about this bullshit. Get it out of my thread. And then my dad goes, hey guys, let's leave politics out of it. My dad started the thread. He started the thread. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? I was like, you started the thread. He's like, yeah, no, I didn't want it to go like that. I was like, okay, well, there's a weird way to help it not go that way. He just loves to throw a grenade into a room and just watch what happens.
Dude, I got a similar thing sent to me, and I just plainly put like kind of like your brother said, none of these stories are corroborated by any other news source. Get yourself a right news source. Go Fox, go MSNBC. Maybe that's more middle. Go CNN. If they're all three reporting it, you got something. If it's just this link, it's probably nothing, dude.
It was pretty hilarious. Yeah, but it kicked up my Saturday. I was kind of laughing the whole day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And my mom was like, Dios mío, please, guys, end this now. Stop this thread.
Dude, what a fire move by your dad, dude.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
Interesting.
Chad, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is this pro Call of Duty player, Thomas Paparazzo. He this is kind of a sad story I read today, and it hurt. It made me sad, so I gotta pay homage to him. He's a professional Call of Duty player, and he's been pretty much forced to retire because he had a thumb and wrist injury.
Damn.
And he had surgery on his thumb, but then like the pain came back, and he's basically unable to play anymore because his thumb's fucked up. And he's like 25 years old, and he like basically can't compete at the level he used to of Call of Duty because of his thumb. And I was just like, damn, dude, that's tough.
It's really hard.
You lose your thumb and you can't do it. Like, it's his passion. He's been playing Call of Duty for like 8 years competitively, just nonstop. And, just an injury takes him out. And it's like, you play video games, you think you're pretty much safe from that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. So I just wanted to, give him a shout out. It's like, dude, I'll drop in with you anytime, and you'll probably get mad at how bad I am, but I just want to let you know I support you and all your endeavors, and let's get a recon.
Yeah, and if you don't play again, I feel super bad for you, dude.
Yeah.
I hope you find another thing that brings you some sauce. But I'm hoping maybe he can do like a Def Leppard, like play with his other fingers thing.
He can play. I think he can play still.
Just not at the level.
Just not at the level. I think his thumb's too messed up.
Not yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not at the level yet.
Dude,
I'm still holding hope out for this.
Tommy
guy.
Caldwell style.
Yeah, Tommy Caldwell. Dude, you could be the next Tommy Caldwell.
Is that the guy that climbed the Dawn Wall?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
also
that's what
okay
I'm
if you're
saying.
not. If you just gotta get right up here and accept it, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Or
He said he'll always have Call of Duty a part of his life.
Good man. That was a good one, dude.
Thanks.
Joe, who's your baby of the week?
My baby of the week is anybody who does physical labor for a living. Because I did it for 8 hours today, and I've done a lot of physical labor jobs in my life, and I forgot how satisfying it feels to put in an honest, hard day's work like that. It's you just feel a great sense of accomplishment,
Hell yeah.
and it's good exercise, and it's a hard day's work, and that it's very rewarding, I feel like. So anyone, like, I used to shit on physical labor, like I used to be like, oh, this sucks, but like now having not done it in a while and then doing it today was like, wow, this is this is work and it feels good. Let's work.
Good shit.
But not really. I don't want to do it that often. Maybe once a month.
Strider, who's your baby of the week?
Dude, my baby of the week's got to be my GF, dude. She freaking got this chair reupholster that goes over into my desk area.
Wow.
Amazing. She found a perfect pink over at Jones Fabric, and Sonny loves hopping up on that chair, dude. It's his little throne, and I just can't wait to get a freaking fire frame picture of like Ocean Beach in San Diego over it. We love that beach, and
That's
dude,
interesting.
yeah, because she lived in Ocean Beach in college,
Oh.
and then I was over in PB.
Oh, Ocean. I thought you meant San Francisco.
Sorry, no, Ocean Beach,
I was
San
like,
Diego.
I was like, oh, weird. No, that makes
Yeah,
much
it's like
more
right
sense.
on the ocean.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
beautiful.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
dude.
Continue.
Yeah, no, we're not, dude. We're SoCal for life, dude. NorCal, dude. Pff,
Yeah, I was kind of like, NorCal. What?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Ocean Beach
Oh,
sucks
yeah.
ass.
yeah, no, dude. No, I'm not going NorCal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Maybe if I want some Blue Bottle coffee, dude.
I was gonna do Joe.
Is Blue Bottle Coffee in NorCal?
I think it started in the
Oh.
Bay Area. Yeah.
I don't like
But yeah, dude.
But
Just
no,
my
sorry,
GF,
man, I
dude.
gotta give you some
Just my GF, dude. Having a
It's good.
freaking fire eye, dude. Just doing it right, dude. So stoked on that, dude. Never had anything reimpulsor before. It's a nice adult move, dude. If your dad's ever challenging you or asking you, hey, what do you got going on? What are you doing? You go, oh, I'm getting something reupholstered. Whoa. That'll throw him for a loop. That'll catch him off guard.
Totally.
Knock him off balance.
Totally.
And you react from there.
Get him on skates. My baby of the week is I've gotten into a habit of doing the dishes, and I've been getting some
Nice.
some boost from it. And my favorite part is when you open the door and you get hit with that waft of just hot steam right in the grill. It's like you're getting a steam at the dermo. I love it.
Doing the dishes is very satisfying.
Oh, it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And I like it when it's nice and like pretty full in there.
Yeah.
And you pull them out and it just has that kind of like heavy thud noise. It's like doosh, and then you hear them all jingle a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's a nice little pile of dishes right there, and they're just all spick and span, just ready to put some takeout on them. Let's
Totally.
go.
Fun little game of how many you can get in there. I can push it a little bit. I can get this strainer in there.
Great
Put a few
scene.
mugs under it.
Rachel getting married. The groom to be and the dad of the bride, they race to see who can put more dishes in the dishwasher.
Love it. Great stand-up sex scene in that movie as well.
Really?
Yeah, very good.
Very intense, yeah.
What movie?
Rachel getting married.
Oh,
Anne
fun.
Hathaway, the late great Jonathan Demme, the director.
Billy Irwin.
written by Sidney Lumet. What do you remember about Bill Irwin in that movie? You made a great call.
Bro, his cry face, dude.
He's got one of the best cry faces in the
Unbelievable
game.
cry face, dude. Just a man
But
cry.
he gets big with it. Sometimes he gets really intense. He goes, "What?" Trained clown, that guy.
Clowning, dude.
Clowner. He's a clowner. Him and Steve-O.
What's the great quote from that movie? From the toast? May you guys live forever. What is it?
I hope I live to be 100. Oh no! I hope you guys are happy together for 100 years, and me 100 minus 1. So I never know. I have to know beautiful people like you are gone. There's a lot of good ones from that toast. It's a multicultural dream. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna, Strider, you should write a stand-up sex scene in like a movie for yourself. I think you would nail it.
Thank you, dude.
I think you doing stand-up Strider doing stand-up sex is like, that's like your Godfather.
Dude, I appreciate you saying that. Maybe some nice chiaroscuro lighting. Maybe
Yeah.
my body lit darkly. Maybe her body a powerful, maybe she comes out from the dark,
Yeah.
hops right up on me. I catch her in a nice, and JT's giving me the 35 so she could easily
Yeah.
get right up
Get me
there.
some 45s too.
Dude, I'm scared of those
But-
pops, dude.
Well, because you have such powerful thrusts.
Thank you.
So I think if we could see like your ass jiggle
Mm-hmm.
from, how powerful they are, how it not just like jiggling, but just like, because you're just like, and like it just ripples because there's so much torque.
Dude, I would happily write this scene. I feel like you have to direct this.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you already have a vision for it.
You gotta direct it.
The low angles to capture. I mean,
You just felt
Dude,
the weight.
Are you for real right now?
of course, I'd be honored.
You let me
I'd love
direct your
Joe-
stand-up sex scene?
Yeah, and then I'd love Joe to be my stunt cock. I don't want to let the viewers down with the tiny little dink that I have. And then JT,
Script supervisor.
exactly, 100%. He'd look over the
yeah.
artistic choices.
Last time you had 7 pumps, and in this take it was 8 pumps. So I mean, make a choice.
Inconsistent, yeah. In
torque
this setup, we do need Strider to come right now in this first setup, even though we've got about 6 more hours of shooting.
You got to come in the wide, so you're really gonna be faking it in the close-ups. You're just like,
Yeah, wait, this is the establishing shot, so you don't have to give the facial expressions. But that ass, give that torque.
her hand was on your left ass cheek in the last one, and on this one it was on the right ass cheek. So I don't know which one you want to go with, but we got to pick one.
All right, we're gonna do a tracking shot. We're just gonna cover your face this entire time. So
We're gonna JL Fisher right under Strider's legs on this one, dude. Just upward angle, dude.
just try to.
Dude, that was a nice thing of you to say, dude.
Thank you, man.
Joe, scoot in a little bit because you're kind of not in frame totally. Yeah. There we go.
Dude, anytime, man. I know. I just felt it in my being. I was like, this came from somewhere else. This came from like a divine
Genuine inspo
intelligence.
from the muses.
Yeah, I was in flow state, and in flow state, I realized Strider doing stand-up sex is Oscar worthy.
Thank you.
Beast. Chad, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is my urologist. I don't know if I want to say his real name. I'll say Dr. Novid. Just a beast, It's what we were talking about this the other day or something. It was just one of the most vulnerable moments of my life in 5th grade when my nut was like the size of a tangerine, and I had to get surgery so they could untwist it because, I had a twisted nut. And I was on the operating table, and you're a 5th grader. I hadn't hit puberty yet. Little did I know my dong wouldn't even grow. But it's like you're on the operating table. It's cold. You're wearing a gown, and they're about to start surgery, and they're about to put you under and give you the anesthesia. And they start giving me the anesthesia, and they're like counting down. They're like, all right, count down 10, 9. As soon as I start counting down, they just like rip open my gown and expose my hog to like 6 nurses who were just staring at it. But as I was and typically that would be a terrifying experience because, nurses are just looking at your basically your bell end.
Mm.
And and your huge ball, that's like twice the size of your shaft. But then I stared into my urologist's eyes, and he was just like, I'm gonna fix your nut, dude. And that meant a lot.
Good
And
dude.
that gave me faith in future surgical procedures. Hopefully I don't have to have any, but you know, that was a good jumping off point surgery wise for me.
Nice. Joe, who's your legend of the week?
Similar, well, not similar, but in the same medical field as well. I went last week, I have to have earwax removed like once a year.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it builds up, and I love the nurse that does it. She's so good at doing it. Just it's like they like shoot like a water. It's like it feels like they're shooting a water gun into your ear, and it just gets it all out and it cleans it. And it feels so good too. It's very soothing.
A lavage.
And I just feel so. You can hear better. You feel good. You even sleep better because you start to get dizzy if you get too much wax. And I felt great since I've had it done. So it's good.
It doesn't hurt at all?
Sometimes you feel a little bit of pressure, but it doesn't really hurt. No. Seems to be pretty safe.
I might do that. Just get cleaned out.
Yeah, it's good to do, especially if you feel. I mean, with me, I'll start to feel symptoms. Like if I lay down and I start to like feel a little bit dizzy, then I know it's like wax is building up.
Yeah, it can knock off your balance and stuff, right?
Yeah, it'll give you vertigo if it's bad.
So crazy. Strider, who's your legend of the week?
Dude, my legend of the week's got to be my landlord, Pamela. She's the best, dude. She's an Angelino dude from day one. It's rare you meet someone who's like actually from LA, you know, living in a city of transplants. And she's so cool. When me and my GF got our dog, there is a dog deposit in our building. It's like 500 bones. She has not charged us it. She doesn't care. She loves our dog. She's obsessed with Sonny. I'm walking Sonny the other day. She goes, what's his favorite type of tree? I was like, oh, he loves these dental bones. I hear a knock on my door today, and there's a dental bone sitting at our door.
Nice.
So nice of her, dude. Just stepping up doing that. And then on top of that, she does have a bit of a temper, and I hear her yelling at her grandson sometime who lives in the building. And she always yells. And she adds ass to every swear word. She goes, get your damn ass stuff out of the way. She's like, what is this shit ass stuff doing down here? Dude, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I love that.
Just she adds ass to every like swear phrase. I'm like, I don't know why she does that, but it's so gold, dude.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
She's a legend, dude.
Dude, my legend of the week is the two leads on Bridgerton. Have you guys watched this show?
Mm-mm.
It's like Pride and Prejudice like times. It's like, you know, people trying to get married in like Elizabethan. That's the right one, right?
Maybe Victorian. I don't know.
Victorian, that's what it is. England. And it's the twist on it is that like it's like there's more equality there, so a lot of the leads are black. So it's kind of like Hamilton, but they spun it into that universe. And it's really good. Like the lead is this like really handsome black dude, but he plays everything kind of like rigid, and his character is just always like this, like, it is because I love you with all my heart that I literally can never see you again. It's always like that kind of conflict. Like it'd be so easy for them just to be together, but they got to keep them apart. So he's always just saying that he can't be with her because he's just so into her, which is so frustrating. But for some reason, it's like the best TV. But also, the boning on the show is really good.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
They got good
Really?
boning. Yeah.
Nudity?
Yeah, nudity.
Whoa.
Some boobs and some male butt. Nothing too crazy. It's like what you'd like. I think movies stopped having as much nudity when porn really got popular, because it was kind of like, you know, in capitalism, I think after outsourcing it gets to specialization, and that's where we were at. Like it was just such specialization in porn, and some movies were like, we don't really need to have sex anymore. But I think I kind of miss having just like, not something that's like you're gonna schwack it to, but just like fun sex in a movie. And I think Bridgerton really hits it.
Love that.
And it's a fun show. It's a very fun show.
That's great.
Chad, who's your quote of the week? Or what's your quote of the week, rather?
My quote of the week comes from Bill O'Reilly. We're doing it live. Fuck it. We're doing it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
that the full quote from that
I think so.
segment?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Thanks.
That inspired me. I think I'm going to change mine to a similar thing. It's Joe.
My friend Joe sent me a bunch of cool quotes. I'm trying to decide which one I'll go with today. I like this one. This is from Michel de Montagny. Okay.
De Montaigne.
Nobody? Yeah.
Say De Montaigne. That sounds French.
Yeah, I think it's Michel de Montaigne. Lend yourself to others, but give yourself to yourself. It's pretty good. I don't know what it means, but, not bad.
Sounds, for me, immediately I think of drilling myself, but then sometimes
Alright.
you gotta make love.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right.
Strider, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week, it's not from any sort of media or anything like that, just is, oh! And this happened to me today when I was walking the dog. This dude with a suitcase who looked like he was going to the airport in like a rush or something. We're on the sidewalk, and he goes on the grass. And Sunday was kind of taking up a lot of the sidewalk, but I was going to move out of the way once I passed these hedges and go into like a driveway. And the guy just savage move. Takes his suitcase, starts walking for like probably, I would say 15 feet on the grass, rolling his suitcase on the grass. Very aggressive move. Then sees me go into the driveway like once that he did it because he didn't think I was going to move. And he goes, oh! But it was like, and it sounds like more aggressive or down, but he was like pleased that I was going to actually move. And it was like, huh. Just this very strange, charming interaction from this guy. I was quite tickled by that.
That's
Oh! I'm going to start doing that.
Oh, because he didn't expect you to get out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably he looked at me, young guy, poofy haircut, dog, distracted. He was charmed.
Yeah.
That's nice. Chat, will you do my quote of the week in the same kind of tenor that you did the last one? This is Mike Gundy's famous interview from Oklahoma State,
Oh, yeah.
where he's mad at a newspaper for trashing one of his players.
Yeah, this is classic.
Can you take it from here down?
Are you sure you don't want to do it?
No, because I think you got the tone for it right.
Are you kidding me? Where are we at in society today? Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm not a kid. Write something about me or our coaches. Don't write about a kid that does everything right that's heart's broken and then said that the coaches, he said he was scared. That ain't true. And then to say that we made that decision because Donovan Woods, because he threatened to transfer, that's not true. So get your facts straight. And I hope someday you have a child and somebody downgrades him and belittles him. And you have to look him in the eye and say, you know what? It's okay. They're supposed to be mature adults, but they're really not. Who's the kid here? Who's the kid here? Are you kidding me? That's all I gotta say. Makes me want to puke.
Nice, dude.
He said it with a lot more anger, and it was a lot funnier the way, because he...
I really like that version.
Yeah, that was pretty... that was like a poetic way.
That
of
was like,
doing
if he would have done it like that, I think it would have actually moved
But
people.
his way was...
Yeah, it was
Do you want to do his way,
it
Joe?
sounds very sensible.
Yeah, the way he did it was like, come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40! That's how he did it.
Can you say makes me want to puke like that?
I forgot that he said
He
that.
said
but-
he goes, makes me want to puke. And then he walked off.
Makes me want to puke. Mike Gundy.
That was the big soundbite from him.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm 40.
I'm 40. Yeah, that was a classic line.
Now he's got a big ass mullet. He's really leaned into it. Chat, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
Is that Strider having stand-up sex over there? Dude, I have a thought. I don't know if you want to do it for the podcast, but if you could demonstrate your form, if you're looking at the wall, so we can just see your ass.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't know if you want to do that. But if you did, I think it'd be funny, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
If you could do what?
Demonstrate my stand-up sex form?
Yeah, I don't think that's
I think
inappropriate.
that's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, for the YouTube viewers, I don't think it's going to get blocked. It's not made for kids.
Yeah.
You always used to say you're all calves, right?
100%. That's where these thrusts are coming from. Is this?
Wait, so
No,
I
you gotta-
think you're facing the wall, so we can just see your ass.
I think
You're so tall. You would have to like hold the chick up. dude.
less shoulders, more just lower body. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
I love you so much.
Bring the hand down a little bit. Yeah, right there's good.
And more sort of like you're really working it in.
You look like you're taking a
it-
piss.
Yeah, like maybe do like a mini squat each time you thrust.
Love you so much. Love you so much. Love you so much. I'm sorry. So much.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, man. Sorry,
Nice.
I know that was weird.
Joe, what's your frisbee? We should get after it.
I don't know, dude.
Pass the lotion. I don't know. Sorry. Well, no, because my hands are so dry. So just pass me the lotion. Let's keep our skin hydrated.
Strider, what's your frisbee? We forget after it.
Mine comes from what JT said earlier, which really tickled me. You're gonna have to come in the wide.
My phrase of the week for getting after it is, man, I'll have one. What's one I like? Rubbin's Racing from Days of Thunder.
Rubbin's Racing?
Rubbin's Racing.
Oh, yeah.
Cold trickle.
What does it mean?
Just means, hey, sometimes it's contact sport life. Well, that's how I've extrapolated it already into a metaphor. In the movie, it just means sometimes the cars hit each other when they're going fast.
You rub up along the side of the vehicle and it's aggressive, but it's part of racing, baby.
I mean, they're side by side at 180 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You got to have a lot of trust in the other drivers that they won't do something dumb, because that could cost you your life. You're trusting everybody on that track that they're professionals.
I gotta watch that movie again. It's so good.
Good movie.
I'm not tonight. It's you.
Aaron, anything you want to say?
Nice.
All right, dudes.
That was fun.
That was really fun. Yeah.
Love
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, dudes. Legends, dude. Love when we can get together and do this. Truly a stoke-inducing thing.
Absolutely.
Always good. Yeah.
Do you guys want to give the final sign off?
Yeah, dude, you've been listening to Going Deep, Chad and JT.
All right, boys.
And,
there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just.
If you need advice,